So I really kind of battled about whether or not I wanted to do this video on Ashayana Deane. So for those of us in the spiritual community, you're probably familiar with Ashayana Deane and some of her work. She does go over some pretty complex stuff, but at the end of the day, essentially what she's trying to teach you to do is transcend your flesh body into your light body, using mental constructs, rotating your Merkaba. But she also tries to teach a little bit about DNA manipulation and essentially what the global elite have been doing from civilization to civilization over tens of thousands of years. And if you'll look for her stuff, Ashayana Deane, you'll find videos on YouTube, TikTok. You'll see that the quality of them continues to get worse and worse, and that's because her videos don't stay up very long before they are yanked, reported, and so it's a screen recording after screen recording after screen recording. So the whole purpose of this video, I guess, is just to gauge people's interest or feeling on whether or not Ashayana Deane is in fact safe. I wanted to share my personal experience looking into that fact. So the last I can tell that she's been physically seen or has produced a video, has been heard from by the community at large, is 2016. And I was able to find a lot of weird stuff regarding her relationship with her kids, some potential domestic abuse situations with a husband, and I've got all of these screen recordings of all of this evidence that I've gathered. Long story short, after looking into her, I did end up contacting and getting in touch with some woman that claims to be a producer for one of her companies. So she owns a couple different companies. The last residence she had was in Sarasota, Florida. She was married to a man named Michael Deane. But anyway, so after doing some looking into the Florida Secretary of State's office and getting some contacts for these video production companies, I called and was able to get a woman on the phone, which I believe is someone that works as like a producer or something for her. But I have never had somebody be so incredibly rude to me. And the feeling that I got, and my intuition is usually very strong, was that something fishy was up. So I wanted to see what kind of reaction I got to this topic. Like I said, I've got so much evidence and stuff that I can go through for further content on this. I don't want to disrespect her personal privacy. However, after that phone conversation that I had with that woman who purports to be her representative, and some of the stuff I've found on Reddit and Twitter, and some of the shady patents and business dealings, I definitely think that there's something here to be looked at.